Good evening and welcome to Jack Hackman Field here in Marshfield for this beautiful evening now as we get you ready for some non-league play between the 10-4 Wapaka Lakemen and the 4-1 Marshfield Chaparrals. Good evening, everyone. C-Maps alongside Trevor Zaleski, Ethan Lecker, and Jada Hamblin all on production here tonight, as it should be a heck of a baseball game here tonight between Wapaka and Marshfield. Both teams coming off of a couple of good wins, as the Lakemen 10-4 as mentioned, and a couple of pretty impressive wins on their season. Again, they had won their Dairyland League last year, and they won the Grand Championship last year as well in that win against Shawano, I believe it was. We were there. We did their games, their last two games, as the non-starters being announced first for the Wapaka Lakemen. Number 18, Andy Wanty. 21, Tyler Dayton. Number 5, Ryan Dayton. 31, Dawson Boehm. 16, Brady Johnson. 4, Davis Levine. Number 10, Zach Schaefer. And 17, Tyler Goggins. So a team that, again, Wapaka reloads every single year. It seems last year the BA did not have a team, or did not have a league, the league that Wapaka has been in forever. And they decided to head over to the Dairyland League in the eastern part of the state and take full advantage of that and come away with a grand championship over there as well. For the Wapaka Lakemen, they go through our starting lineups. Batting first at shortstop, Johnny Popham. Batting second in center field, Ryan McCuskey. Batting third at first base, Luke Boehm. Batting fourth in right field, Brendan Canterbury. Batting fifth in left field, Walker Smith. Batting sixth at second base, Jake Popham. Batting seventh at third base, Jake Pankratz. Batting eighth and behind the plate, Jason Ellie. And batting ninth and doing the DHing, Adam Kennedy for Jack Egan. So Popham, McCuskey, Boehm, Canterbury, Smith, Popham, Pankratz, Ellie, and Kennedy. Again, Wapaka in their red uniforms, always a sharp-dressed team, as are the Chaparrals. Going through non-starters for the Marshfield Chaparrals. Again, 4-1 overall. A couple of nice weekend wins over Sparta and Westboro, including that huge win over Westboro on Sunday. Al Alicata, Jake Earl, Hunter Wagner, the non-starters for the Marshfield Chaparrals. Batting first at first, Nathan Kromenacher. Batting second in left field, Riley Bushek. Batting third in center field, the older brother, number 18, Caleb Kromenacher. Going through the starters again, the Chaparrals in their spiffy teal, light blue-ish uniforms. Batting fourth and doing the DHing, Luke Wirtz. Batting fifth in right field, fellow Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln, former Red Raider and former Post 9 Ranger, Garrett Huber. Batting sixth at second base, Jason Kurth. Batting seventh in at shortstop, Will Lee. Batting eighth at third base, Isaiah Byro. And batting ninth in behind the plate, Sean O'Connell. Sean O'Connell will be catching for Hunter Corder here tonight. Again, sit back, relax. Going to be a heck of a game tonight. These two teams have played very well throughout the years. Usually a military night when Wapaka comes to town. The last 2 years have not. Obviously for reasons last year, but hopefully for some, hopefully have that later on throughout the years. Again, these two teams will meet in Wapaka later on this year, but we'll step aside for our national anthem, and we'll national anthem and get you ready for first pitch here from Jack Hackman Field.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Get a jump start on college or speed up your degree with a transferable class from Mid-State Technical College this summer. There are 130 classes to choose from, online or in person, taught by instructors who are experts in their field. Get info on the Mid-State Technical College summer classes at mstc.edu.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go. Use your stimulus or tax return to save up to $150 on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. At Sherrill Tire and Service Center.
Get your car done right.
Roof Tech LLC specializes in commercial roof coatings and spray foam. Roof Tech also services the entire state of Wisconsin. That's right, from La Crosse to Milwaukee, Eau Claire to Green Bay, Superior, Marshfield, Kenosha, Madison, Sheboygan, and everywhere in between. Roof Tech uses superior systems that can fully restore just about any roof in Wisconsin. Roof Tech is offering modern solutions for your roof's data dilemmas. See Roof Tech online at rooftechllc.com or Roof Tech LLC on Facebook.
3 seconds, finds Nystrom, three-pointer, got it! The Royals and the Assumption Royals are the state champions here in 2021. Welcome back to Jack Hackman Field. We get you ready for some Chaparrals baseball here from Marshfield, as again it'll be the Waupaca Lakemen and the Marshfield Chaparrals on this beautiful afternoon, now turned evening here just past 7 o'clock in central Wisconsin. 87 degrees right now as Hunter Korger finishes up his warm-up tosses here this evening. So we used to calling high school as they play in the afternoon, obviously. Baseball playoffs starting tomorrow. Division I seeds, including the Marshfield Tigers and the Wisconsin Valley Conference, they have their seeding meeting in about 58 minutes to decide where all of them will play in the postseason. We also have Marshfield Tigers soccer against Portage Poinet in their opening round matchup over at Hiding Stadium. If Marshfield does happen to win, we will have their regional final, I believe it would be, a regional semifinal on Saturday, most likely against Rhinelander, but stay tuned to ZaleskiSports.com for all of those updates. Johnny Popham to lead things off, a very familiar spot for Johnny, as he has been the leadoff hitter for the Lakemen ever since he's graduated high school. He was the leadoff hitter for the Waupaca Comets in high school. And Popham will lead things off here against Hunter Korger, who's gone 6 innings on the year. 0-0 on the season, giving up 10 hits, 7 runs, 6 of them earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and ERA of 9. 88 degrees here at Jack Hackman Field. First pitch at 7:04 this evening. The 1-0 to Popham's chopped over to third on a hop is Byral, and across in plenty of time to retire Popham. So a nice start for the Chaparrals defensively to retire the speedy Johnny Popham. And now Ryan McCuskey, number 2 hitter, playing center field. Ryan on the year, batting .465, 20 hits and 43 at-bats. 14 singles, 3 doubles, 3 triples, no home run on the year for Ryan McCuskey. First one to Ryan is a strike, and Korger works quickly outside. Ryan hasn't changed the batting stance much in the last 10 years or so. When Ryan was in high school over at Amherst, went to high school with Ryan, and he is. Went down to Madison, played at Madison College, played at Whitewater for a couple of years, now is a police officer over in Waupaca County. and now a member of the Lakemen for the first time this year, chopped to Korger, and in time to retire McCuskey on the 1-3. 2 away for Luke Boehm, the first baseman. Luke on the year, 462. 2-1 in Dairyland League play for the Waupaca Lakemen this year. Again, last year being their first year in the Dairyland, and taking full advantage with the pitcher that they have on Sundays. There's no no denying how good the Lakemen are in that eastern side of the state. They were, as mentioned, in the BABA for a long, long time. This is the now 75th year of the Badger Amateur Baseball Association, and that one's going to be smacked right to Kromenacher in an easy 1-2-3 inning. And the Lakemen are set down in order. We have played a half an inning. It's Waupaca nothing, and Marshfield coming up.
3 seconds, finds Nystrom, three-pointer, got it!
Weinbrenner Shoe Company has been manufacturing Thorogood footwear and developing careers right here in central Wisconsin for 130 years. And we are expanding. Weinbrenner offers on-the-job training, family-friendly hours, and a safe environment with unlimited growth potential. Join our team and produce some of the last made-in-USA footwear in the world. Learn more by visiting WeinbrennerUSA.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Valley Communities Credit Union wants you to know that buying a home has never been easier.
With mortgage rates as low as 2.49% APR, financing your home has never been more affordable.
With Valley Communities Credit Union, we have low closing costs, local servicing, and underwriting.
We will make it simple and secure from beginning to end.
Call, click, or visit one of our 5 locations
and let our team show you why membership matters at VCCU.
Bottom of the first inning we go for the Chaparrals. They'll send up Nathan Kromenacher, Riley Bushak, Caleb Kromenacher, Luke Wirtz, Garrett Huber, Jason Kurth, Will Lee, and Isaiah Byrell, and Sean O'Connell here tonight against Jack Egan for the Lakemen. Nathan, first baseman, he recorded all 3 outs in that inning. Over at first, a 5-3, 1-3, and a 3 unassisted in the 3 opportunities for Nathan in the inning. Jack Egan, on the year. 3 innings. He hasn't pitched a whole lot, just 1 game, 3 innings, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. Has given up 3 runs and no record on the year for Egan so far. Lefty for Coach Andy Wanty. Andy taken over a couple of years ago after the retirement of Dave Peterson from the Lakemen. Dave, again, had coached for a very long time. Just mentioning, going back to that 75 years of the BABA this year, have played every year since the end of World War II, and last year having to postpone, and that was a reason why Waupaca made the jump to the Dairyland League over in the eastern part of the state, and have decided not to return back to the South Central Division in the BABA. Nathan Kromenacher to lead things off at 227 on the year for the lefty from Wisconsin Rapids, and the first one misses to Nathan. 5 hits on the year, 22 at-bats, 4 singles and a double. This is high and in, 2-0 to Kromenacher. Again, Egan hasn't pitched a whole lot this year in their 14 or 15 games at just 3 innings for Egan. The 2-0 to Nathan is in there for a strike. Riley Bushak awaits on deck, and then Caleb Kromenacher, one of the members of the from the Chaparrals last year, Donovan Brando, who left right before the state tournament, having a year down in Wisconsin Rapids again, playing for the Rafters. As well, all 3 of them playing for Wisconsin Rapids senior high in their high school careers. popped up on the infield. Johnny Popham gets called off by his brother Jake, and one retired. One up and one down for Riley Bushak. Bushak coming in on the evening at 250. Just 2 of 8 on the year, but has a nice bat in that number 2 spot for Luke Wirtz and the Chaparrals. First offering to Riley is in there for a strike. Again, Chaparrals coming off of a nice weekend, taking down Sparta, and then going up to Westboro and putting up 16 on the Trojans on Sunday. Just swing and a miss, including 11 in the 8th inning. A couple of home runs on Sunday, Luke Wirtz and Garrett Huber. Luke, a solo shot. Garrett, I believe, was a 3-run home run. And an 0-2 back to Bushak. Has swung on and missed, and first strikeout of the evening for Jack Egan, excuse me. And now Caleb Kromenacher, the center fielder, coming in at .458 on the year. 11 of 24. 9 singles, 2 doubles, 3 runs batted in, 6 runs scored. Struck out 4 times. Caleb had himself a nice season over at UWSP. That one misses high and in, and it got his jersey. And a 2-out base runner for the Chaparrals. Just clipped that inside part of his jersey. And he looked right back at the umpire, and he agreed right back with him. Had a regional quarterfinal softball game this afternoon that last check in the bottom of the 7th is 15-11. Nakusa was up on Stratford. Nakusa most likely heading to the regional semifinal, which will take place Monday. Regional semis for softball. Pick off over to first. Kromenacher back easily. Go through that, take a look at the high school schedule coming up. As mentioned, the Division I Wisconsin Valley Conference mostly will have their seating meeting at about 8 o'clock tonight.
Whoa, don't make him too nervous, Caleb.
As Kromenacher again back easily. And that will really determine where Zaleski Sports goes and where we will be covering games next week. And the 1-0. Popped up, foul territory, long run for Luke Boehm, and it will fall out of play. Wirtz is hitting for Hunter Corder tonight. Hunter's on the mound, obviously, as we saw on the top of the first. Garrett Huber awaits on deck. Garrett's had himself a nice little run here to start his year with the Chaparrals. This is high and out, 2-1. 320 down the lines here at Jack Hackman Field. 367 to the gaps and 385 to dead center, as again the left side of the infield, as it has always been, will struggle with the sun in the latter or early part of this ball game here this evening. Pancratz and Popham on the left side. Walker Smith. Ryan McCuskey a little bit out in center, not so much. And the 2-1 from Egan. Swung on and missed outside, and count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuce is wild here in the bottom of the first. Egan shakes 1 off, shakes 2 off. Kromenacher, nice lead over there at first. And the 2-2. Going to be a weakly hit to center. McCuskey came in on it and then took a couple steps back and will retire Wirtz here in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We have played an inning here in Marshfield, all tied up at 0.
Weinbrenner Shoe Company has been manufacturing thoroughgood footwear and developing careers right here in central Wisconsin for 130 years. And we are expanding. Weinbrenner offers on-the-job training, family-friendly hours, and a safe environment with unlimited growth potential. Join our team and produce some of the last made-in-USA footwear in the world. Learn more by visiting WeinbrennerUSA.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Valley Communities Credit Union wants you to know that buying a home has never been easier.
With mortgage rates as low as 2.49% APR, financing your home has never been more affordable.
With Valley Communities Credit Union, we have low closing costs, local servicing, and underwriting.
We will make it simple and secure from beginning to end.
Call, click, or visit one of our 5 locations
and let our team show you why membership matters at VCCU.
Top of the second inning we go here in Marshfield as Brendan Canterbury, Walker Smith, and Jake Popham here in the top of the second as score over from Hiding Stadium in Marshfield. The Tigers out to a 2-0 lead over Portage Poinnette. And so we will again most likely have, or we will, if Marshfield is able to hang on, we will have Marshfield soccer from Hiding Stadium on Saturday, hosting, again, most likely, hosting Rhinelander. First one to Canterbury, misses low. We will have that game live for you over in Marshfield. Scheduled start, if they do play over there, 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. So we will have all that live. Depending on how games go tomorrow. That one's going to be chopped to third, and that one's going to find a gap into left field. And a first base hit of the afternoon for the Lakemen is Brendan Canterbury with Walker Smith coming up. Walker Smith, the left fielder. Looking down to head coach Andy Wanty. Again, know of the Lakemen pretty well myself anyway. Worked a couple of grand championships for the Lakemen in Waupaca. Radio station over there, and 3 years that I was there, now 4 years watching the Lakemen. They won 2, lost 1, and then won 1 last week. Last year, throw down to second in and out of the glove of Kurth. And a stolen base for Brendan Canterbury. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jake Popham waits on deck, and then Jake Pankratz. Again, last summer, near the end of August, got a message from Luke Boehm from the Lakemen, asked if we could go down there with Zaleski Sports, and that was after the WBA state tournament where the Chaparrals played, and graciously accepted and went over there and watched a couple of good games for the Lakemen. Time called between Corger and O'Connell. Again, beautiful Wednesday evening here in central Wisconsin as the Chaparrals and Lakemen play from Jack Hackman Field. As mentioned, these two teams will head down or will play in Waupaca this year. It doesn't happen very often, but Chaparrals at the end of July will head down and play at Lakemen Field. Now Mrs. Hine in for a ball, 3-1 to Walker Smith. Runner at second, nobody out here in the top of the second. Corker comes set. And right at the bottom of the zone as Smith was ready to head down to first. Once Jake gets up to bat again, you can go check those 2 games out that we covered for the Lakemen as Walker draws a walk. Speaking of Jake Popham, him and Johnny in the middle infield last year, able to turn a grand championship ceiling double play to end the game last year. After this game, head over to YouTube or just search it right where you're watching this one. Type in Lakemen, and I believe it was Shawano as first one to Popham is in there for a strike. They played Hoffa Park in Shawano. And the Chaparrals, or excuse me, in the Lakemen with their ace pitcher Cam Seidel is a loss this year, but from the games that I've seen Cam pitch, again doesn't play during the week. Their ace pitcher on Sundays. Don't want to say unhittable because not quite there, but he is top of the line pitching in that league over in the eastern part of the state. No balls and 2 strikes to Jake Popham. 2 on and nobody out. Now he's going to be fouled back, and staying alive is Jake Popham. Jake Pankratz awaits on deck, then Jason Ellie and Adam Kennedy. Go through the defensive linemen here in just a moment for the Chaparrals. Again, Lakemen at 10-4 already. There's going to be lined right up the middle. It's going to be caught by Lee. Diving catch right near second base. And the first out of the inning for the Lakemen. And nicely done by Will Lee. Luckily for Canterbury, able to read it and able to see that he was going to be caught and make his way back to second base. But nice play out there by Will Lee. Jake Pankratz now for the Lakemen. This is low and out. Riley Bushak, Caleb Kromenacher, Garrett Huber from left to right. In the outfield for the Chaparrals as Bushak is in the shadows, it looks like, of the light poles out there. And Sean O'Connell is out of his stance, has word with Corker to make sure they're all on the same page, and count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Still 2 on, 1 out, 1-1. Outside for a ball. Jason Ellie awaits on deck. Between Jason Ellie and the DH Adam Kennedy. Looking for their opportunity with less than 2 outs. Going to be popped up and out of play. 2-2 now. Portage Poinette evening up the count. Or not evening it up, but cutting it a half. 2-1 Marshfield. Nineteenth minute over there at Hiding Stadium. Corker comes set. And the 2-2. This is just low, and the count runs full at 3-2. Jason Ellie on deck. Good crowd here in Marshfield. Enjoying some Wednesday evening baseball on this beautiful evening. Corker, long look. And the 3-2. Going to be driven to left center field. That one is going to get down. Read poorly off the bat by Canterbury. Andy Wani will send him. An RBI single for Jake Pankratz. On a full count pitch, Pankratz took it to left center field. And now Jason Ellie, the catcher, with Adam Kennedy awaiting on deck. So full count pitch, Pankratz took it to left center. And the Lakemen looking for more. With 2 on and 1 out. 1-0 Lakemen here in the top of the second. Lone loss for the Chaps this year was a marathon of a game against the Eau Claire Cavaliers last week. And that was after the Neilsville Columbus Catholic baseball game. Started late, finished very late. The 0-1. Going to be driven to center field. Back on it is Caleb Kromenacher still backing up. He makes the catch. Taking at second is Walker Smith. And there's runners at the corners with 2 outs. Two away for Adam Kennedy. Adam, a recent graduate from Waupaca Senior High. A couple of years ago now for Adam. 2 on, 2 out. Top of the order due up next with Johnny Popham looking for an opportunity. First offering from Corger outside. Throw down to second. Now they have him in a rundown. And they are going to... Waupaca is going to score a run, and they're going to tag out the runner at first, Pancratz, but the run does count, and the Lakemen take a 2-0 lead here in the top of the second. We have played an inning and a half, and Waupaca leads 2-0.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Citizens State Bank of Loyal is your independently owned community bank with locations just a short drive or walk from where you work and live. Citizens State Bank of Loyal invites you to a banking relationship that will always put you first. Personal, business, and agricultural services provided by people that live just across town and around the corner. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we pride ourselves in our involvement in the communities we serve. See us today in Neillsville, Marshfield, Spencer, Granton, and Loyal. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Bottom of the second inning we go here in Marshfield as the Lakemen score 2 in the inning and take a 2-0 lead on the Chaparrals here from Jack Ackman Field. Fleet Farm. Fleet Farmer Days are going on now at Fleet Farm. That means farmers save an extra 10% off their purchase in-store and online. Farmers, stop in today to save. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Garrett Huber to lead things off. Garrett Huber, Jason Kurthen will leave for the Chaparrals. They trail 2-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Garrett had .333 on the year, 6 of 18, 4 singles, a double and a home run, 7 runs driven in for the right fielder. Big swing and a miss there. Jason Kurth on deck. Egan works quickly in the 0-1. In there for a strike. A little off-speed breaking ball. And it's 0-2. Egan long look and fires home. Got him on the breaking ball again, and down goes Huber. Strikeout number 2 for Egan on the evening. And there's one away for Jason Kurth.
Number 22, Jason Kurth.
Jason on the year, .250, just 1 of 4 on the season for the Chaparrals' second baseman tonight. First offering is going to be lined foul and out of play. At the Battle of the Tigers this afternoon as well, Marshfield and Stratford. Baseball. There's a breaking ball in there, and it's fouled off, 0-2. Stratford dropped a game last week, earlier this week to Mo's knee, and they head to the playoffs. Head of the playoffs, having lost 2 in a row before this week, they had only lost one game all year. But taking on a Division II and a Division I school helps you out. And Kurth goes down, and strikeout number 3 for the Jack Egan. 2 away for Will Lee. Watching a couple of games as the Will are usually bases loaded hitter. Nobody on now with 2 outs. Right on the inside corner, first strike to Will Lee. The 0-1 back to the Chaparrals. Shortstop is low for a ball. Isaiah Byral, and then Sean O'Connell. If the Chaps can continue here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 2-0 Lakemen. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. And a tough read on those pitches from Jack Egan. The ball and 2 strikes. Egan sets and fires. Swung on a miss, strikes out the side, and we have played 2 innings complete. It's 2-0 Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Top of the 3rd inning we go here in Marshfield as the Waupaca Lakemen will send up Adam Kennedy, Johnny Popham, and Ryan McCuskey here in the top of the 3rd inning. Again, our upcoming schedule here. We got a handful of games tomorrow, but mostly on the highlight side of things. I know I'll for sure be down in Wisconsin Rapids at Assumption and Richland Center girls soccer. Got Port Edwards at Assumption baseball, Wild Rose at Pacelli baseball. We also got Wausau East and Marshfield baseball over at Safford Field over near Marshfield Senior High. And then a big one tomorrow in the postseason, Abby Colby heading up to Mosinee. Jason Zaleski will be on the call of that one. It could be popped up and out of play. Friday, Jason will be heading over to Osseo. The 1-1 outside corner 1-2. Jason Zaleski and Joe Anderson heading over to Osseo on Friday for Chaparrals baseball. Then they'll be right back here on Sunday night as well. Saturday, got football for you. Times, locations to be determined, depending on how things play out, but scheduled right now, Marshfield Bandits and Madison Mad Dogs. Kennedy fouls that one back. Eastern Wisconsin Slayers, Brown County Blackjacks. That should be another fantastic football game. It was low scoring the last time. I don't know how good it was. It was 8-0, 2-0 through a couple of halfway through the 4th quarter, and a strikeout for Corker. First strikeout and first out of the inning. Now Johnny Popham, who grounded out to Byral to begin the ball game. And as mentioned, most likely Rhinelander and Marshfield girls soccer at Hiding Stadium in Marshfield. They're going to be lifted to center field. Long run for Kromenacher, and bends over, makes the catch out there in center. Nice play by Caleb Kromenacher. That's one thing that seeing Johnny play as much as I have, he does not wait a whole lot. He's only seen 3 pitches, and now 2 outs for Popham and 2 outs for the Lakemen for Ryan McCuskey, who chopped one back to Hunter Korger in the first. That one's going to be chopped over to Byro. Plays down the hop. Throw across. High throw over the head of Nathan Kromenacher. McCuskey will make his way over to second. And a 2-out base runner for the Lakemen on the E5 for Isaiah Byro. And now Luke Boehm, who grounded out to Nathan Kromenacher's first time. Nathan jumped as high as he could to try and bring that one down, but too high for the first baseman for the Chaparrals. Runner at second now, and 2 outs. Can appreciate everyone tuning in this evening. Good crowd online, good crowd on hand as well. Fantastic crowd here in Marshfield, watching some baseball outside, enjoying the weather here in central Wisconsin. Top of the 3rd inning. 2-0 Lakemen. First one to Boehm is swung on and missed. Good high heat by Hunter Korger. (3-1) Marshfield on top of Portage Poinet over at Hiding Stadium. The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. Fouled back. 0-2. Brendan Canterbury online. Obviously, big game here tonight. Big game on Friday as well against Osseo, and then a league game on Sunday as Boehm strikes out on 3 pitches, and Hunter Korger works out of a 2-out error, and we have played 2.5. It's still Lakemen 2, Chaparrals nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Hey, it's Jeff Jenkins from the Milwaukee Brewers, here to tell you that before and after every Brewers game, get all your Wisconsin sports updates from Zaleski Sports. Zaleski Sports is your Wisconsin hometown high school sports network. Do it.
Bottom of the 3rd inning we go. I just heard from Jeff Jenkins. Says Brewers not doing well here tonight. 5-1 in the 4th inning, but the Brewers had been playing. We're the hottest team in baseball, or are the hottest team in baseball right now. Draxler Transport, also a hot commodity around here. Draxler has flatbed driving opportunities that pay you a 5-cent per mile premium over van. At Draxler Transport, drivers are always home for the requested time off. Draxler Transport is a family-oriented company that treats you like family. Visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today. Walker Smith, Ryan McCuskey, Brendan Canterbury from left to right for the Lakemen in the outfield. Jake Pancratz, Johnny Popham, Jake Popham, Luke Boehm from 3rd to 1st. Jason Ellie catching Jack Egan here tonight. Now Isaiah Byro, his first plate appearance. Sean O'Connell on deck, and then Nathan Kromenacher. That's going to be fouled off, a bit late on it. But it's 0-1. Egan bobs at the on the mound and fires one past Spiral, and it's 0-2. So then on Saturday as well, between those two football games, times, locations to be determined, Mike Wendland and Trevor Zaleski will be over at Seymour High School on Saturday afternoon for that Blackjacks Slayers game. Just misses inside. 2-2. Jason Zaleski most likely heading down to Barneveld for Assumption and Wisconsin Heights Barneveld soccer. Going to be chopped at the plate and foul. Again, Assumption hosts Richland Center tomorrow. As Egan comes set. Fires home on the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and Egan has struck out 4 in a row and 5 on the evening. Now Sean O'Connell.
Next at the plate, number 44, Sean O'Connell.
Lone base runner for the Chaparrals was a hit by pitch. That was Caleb Kromenacher. Nathan Kromenacher on deck. And then Matt Dickinson and I will have playoff soccer over at Heiting Stadium on Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock kickoff. As of right now, anyway. Egan lefty on lefty here with 1 away. There's fouled at the plate, 0-2. Nathan Kromenacher awaits on deck. Nobody on, 1 out, bottom of the 3rd inning here from Jack Hackman. That one's fouled at the plate. O'Connell staying alive. Nathan Kromenacher again waiting on deck. Tyler Goggins retrieving it for the Lakemen. We'll have highlights of this game, highlights of Marshfield and Stratford baseball as well for you later on tonight. O'Connell staying alive best he can here in the bottom of the 3rd. And Egan came in just throwing 3 innings in one game appeared. The 0-2. Swung out and missed. Pops out of the mitt of Ellie, and he throws it down to first to retire Sean O'Connell. 2 away for Nathan Kromenacher. Kromenacher popped out to Jake Popham his first time over at second base. I was right behind second base, and Jake called off Johnny. Nobody on, 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd for the Chaparrals. That one is in and out of the glove, and Jason Ellie's glove popped off. Nobody on, 2 outs, 1-0 count to the Chaparrals leadoff hitter Nathan Kromenacher. Egan fires back. It's going to be lined right over the head of Pankratz into left. And another 2-out base runner for the Chaparrals. Nathan Kromenacher going opposite field. Nicely done for Nathan.
Next at the plate, number 8, Riley Bouchak.
Great piece of hitting there for Nathan Kromenacher. Runner at first and 2 outs for Riley Bouchak. He was the first victim of the strikeouts here tonight. Egan looks at Kromenacher with good speed over there at first. This is low for a ball. Caleb Kromenacher on deck. He was hit by a pitch. Egan takes a long look. And he hit foul past 3rd and out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, getting great camera angles from Ethan Lecker, Jada Hamblin here tonight in both the dugouts. Trevor Zaleski producing the game here tonight. Pick off over to first. Nathan back easily. And Chaparrals able to, or will be hosting the WBA state tournament this year. That was fouled at the plate between Marshfield and Merrill. Marshfield getting the championship games. We were up in Hayward and Spooner last year. Nice facility up there in Spooner for Championship Sunday. The 1-2 coming back. And got him looking backwards. K on a breaking ball, and that will retire the side here in the third. No runs, a hit, and one left. We have played 3. It's still Lakemen 2, Chaparrals nothing on Zaleski Sports.
I really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Can't find what you want in a new summer ride? Settling for good enough just to have it now? Wait, don't settle. Herbs and Tomahawk and Power Pack in Marshfield have the solution. Custom order. Get exactly what you want by building your customized ride with us, and we'll place a special order with a manufacturer. That means the color you want, the package you need, and the new ride you deserve. Plus parts packages and financing packages with gear included. Herbs and Tomahawk and Power Pack in Marshfield. Don't settle. Get your custom order in today.
Lakemen will send up Canterbury, Smith, and Popham here in the top of the 4th inning. 2-0 Waupaca here from Jack Hackman Field. Again, taking a quick look over in across town. 3-1 Marshfield on top of Portage Poinet. Osceola, the Osceola Braves on top of the defending WBA state champions, River Falls Fighting Fish. River Falls winning the WBA state tournament last year. A couple of impressive games as Hunter Corger works, popped up right field or first base side. Nathan Kromenacher still battling, and he's going to make the call and make the catch. Nice play out there by Nathan for the first out. 1 up and 1 down for Walker Smith. Walked and scored in the second. Walker walked on a full count pitch and then came around to score on that play where Jake Pancratz got into a rundown pickle, and later on scored just moments later was Walker Smith. A ball and a strike to Walker with Jake Popham on deck. The 1-1 line foul into the parking lot behind us. Lakemen's a quick look here. Of course, the Chaparrals. We have all live Chaparrals games for you all summer long at Zaleski Sports. Driven to right field. Huber coming in and making the nice sliding catch for out number 2. Garrett Huber got a nice read on it, went to his knees and made the sliding catch for out number 2. And now number 7, Jake Popham, up to bat. Nice play out there for Garrett Huber. First offering, swung on a miss. Again, Pankratz lined out to Will Lee. That was a very wonderful play by Will Lee in the second inning. Swing and a miss, quickly 0-2. Lakemen have a game against the Green Bay Blue Ribbons on Friday. They will host Marinette on Sunday. That was going to be popped up to Huber. Sunglasses on, and he makes the catch in a nice quick 1-2-3 inning for the Chaparrals defensively. We have played 3.5, 2-0 Waupaca.
Particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Bottom of the 4th inning we go. Caleb Kromenacher, Luke Wirtz, and Garrett Huber for the Chaparrals, as Jack Egan has put on a show so far here tonight for Waupaca Lakemen on the mound. 3 innings, 7 strikeouts as he works into his 4th inning. Again, he came into the game just working 3 innings in one game that he has appeared this year. And Jack, with that big swipe of that left arm, is going to be a good player for the Lakemen down the road. Caleb Kromenacher was hit by a pitch, left stranded in the first. Again, the Chaps with just 2 base runners. Caleb was hit by a pitch. Nathan singled in the last inning, and then Riley Bouchak struck out. First one misses low and away for a ball. And Egan fires. Swung on a miss behind the fastball, and it's 1-1. Again, WIAA soccer playoffs starting tonight. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Softball, baseball, softball, some divisions started tonight. Baseball, a few of them starting tomorrow. Stay tuned to SeleskySports.com for all of our spring sports playoff action, as Kromenacher was stepping back and strikeout number 8 for Jack Egan. Now Luke Wirtz, who flew out to center field to end the first inning. Again, the Wisconsin Valley Conference Division I seeding meetings happening in about 5 minutes. First one to Wirtz, misses inside. Those playoffs start next Tuesday with regionals. Regional finals on Thursday, and then sectionals. There's a strike out of the mitt of Ellie. But sectional finals will be right here at Jack Hackman Field. 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 4 p.m. as scheduled anyway on Monday the 21st. Popped up Popham backs up into the grass at short and will retire Wirtz for out number 2. Two-way for Garrett Huber, who struck out in the second inning. We'll have highlights of Pacelli and Wild Rose baseball tomorrow. Highlights of that game. We'll have highlights of Port Edwards and Assumption. As mentioned, we'll have highlights of Assumption softball as well. Allman Bancroft hosting a sectional final this year. Popped up behind us here. And it runs no balls and 2 strikes. So Allman Bancroft hosting a sectional final in sectional final in baseball and softball this year. And waved at it, and Jason Ellie will retire Garrett Huber to finish the 4th inning. Strikeout number 9 for Jack Egan. We have played 4 complete, 2-0 Lakemen.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggleworms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Top of the 5th inning we go here in Marshfield. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices in Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Medford, and Spencer. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Jake Pankratz to lead things off. He singled, he had an RBI single in the second, then was chased down in that rundown to end the inning. There's a swing and a miss. Almost give him 2 RBIs in that inning, both of them, because he got quote unquote caught stealing, but Walker Smith was able to come in and score on that play. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes, though, to the Lakemen third baseman. Missed outside for a ball, 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Gonna be driven to left field. Long run for Bushak, backing up, making the catch, and stumbling a little bit, but able to regain himself and make the first out. One away for Jason Ellie, who flew out to center field his first time up. Breaking ball misses high to Ellie. Adam Kennedy awaits on deck. And the 1-0. Can be hit sharply and off of the grass in over near third, and a 1-out single. Adam Kennedy struck out, and bottom of the order now a courtesy runner. Adam Kennedy now, number 9 hitter for the Lakemen. First one misses low. Zach Schaefer, the runner over at first. And the 1-0. High and out. 2-0 with Johnny Popham awaiting on deck. Egan through 4 innings. We'll get into his numbers in just a moment. 53 pitches. Giving up a hit, 9 strikeouts. Korger, 4 1/3 so far. 2 runs, both of them earned so far. The 2-0 to Kennedy. There goes Schaefer. Throw down to second, and in plenty of time. Beautiful tag by Jason Kurth to gun him down at second base. Great throw from Sean O'Connell, and Schaefer couldn't get underneath the tag. And a wonderful tag put on by Kurth to retire Schaefer at second on the caught stealing. And the offering to Kennedy. There's the strike. Nobody on, 2 outs, just like that. Erasing the lone base runner. And quickly, full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the payoff. Popped up, first base side. Nathan Kromenacher in foul territory, and that will retire the Lakemen in order. We have played 4 1/2. It is still 2-0 Waupaca.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Jack Egan's night is done for the Lakemen. He goes 4 innings, gives up a hit, no runs, no walks, and a big 9 strikeout night in 4 innings for Egan. And now Adam Kennedy's turn for the Lakemen. As getting some warm-up tosses, Jason Kurth, Will Lee, Isaiah Byrell here in the inning for the Chaparrals. See if they can get something going now with a new arm on there, or on the mound for the Lakemen. Kurth, one of 5 strikeouts in a row for Egan in his stretch of 2nd and 3rd innings. But again, Egan goes 4 innings, gives up a hit. Chaps had 2 runners left on. That was Caleb Kromenacher in the 1st, Nathan Kromenacher in the 3rd. See what Adam Kennedy can do here for the Lakemen. The bottom of the 5th. First one to Kurth, misses high. only change, Adam Kennedy will now hit, or will, as Egan, Adam Kennedy was hitting for Jack Egan. And now Egan's night is finished. A ball and a strike to Kurth. Misses high above the letters, and it's 2-1. Will Lee awaits on deck. Egan went 53 pitches. That's going to be popped up. Right field side, long run for Brendan Canterbury, but he's going to settle under it for out number 1. 1 up and 1 down for Will Lee.
Next at the plate, number 9, Will Lee.
Isaiah Byroll awaits on deck. First offering from Kennedy is driven from Lee to left center field. Ryan McCuskey will drift over and make the catch for the second out of the inning. A two-way for Isaiah Byroll.
Number 2, Isaiah Byroll.
Can appreciate everyone tuning in tonight as the Lakemen and Chaparrals do battle. Again, these two teams will meet back up in late July down at Lakemen Field in Waupaca. The 0-1. This is low and in. Good crowd on hand here as well at Jack Hackman Field. Beautiful night has turned out to be. As hot as it is during the day, as Jason Ellie got all twisted up from Adam Kennedy, and that one missed out 2-1. Just like breeze through here with the fan, that helps a lot. But Byroll looks at ball 3. 3-1 with Sean O'Connell awaiting on deck. Popped up. First base side again. Long run for Canterbury. Out there is Jake Popham, and he's going to make the catch to retire the side in order again here in the bottom of the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We have played 5 complete. It is 2-0 Waupaca.
Valley Communities Credit Union wants you to know that buying a home has never been easier.
With mortgage rates as low as 2.49% APR, financing your home has never been more affordable.
With Valley Communities Credit Union, we have low closing costs, local servicing, and underwriting.
We will make it simple and secure from beginning to end. Call, click, or visit one of our 5 locations.
And let our team show you why membership matters at VCCU.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970, in 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Okay, but there's one more thing. Jets fans. We say happy birthday. From Waupaca, Jill Williams. She's somewhere excited. She's right there. On behalf of your friends and Sue, of course, happy birthday, Jill.
Top of the 6th inning we go here in Marshfield as the Lakemen will send up the top of the order. Johnny Popham, Ryan McCuskey, and Luke Boehm to lead things off here in the top of the 6th. It's never too early to start teaching the value of saving. Your youngsters can learn today with the Valley Communities Credit Union Kids Club or Teen Savings Club membership. We make saving fun and easy with prizes for making deposits, getting good grades. Stop into one of our 5 locations in Mosney, Cronenwetter, Marshfield, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids to open an account for your kids today. Score from Hiding Stadium in Marshfield, or across town actually. The Marshfield Tigers up 4-1 on Portage Poinet. And they again will look to punch their ticket to a regional semifinal on Saturday. A regional final, one of the two. We'll have to take a look at it. First offering to Johnny Popham, misses outside. Johnny has only seen, that's the fourth pitch he's seen tonight from the leadoff spot, the 1-0. Misses high, 2-0. See if we can get you an update from Rhinelander as well between those for that soccer matchup right up on the inside corner. 2-1. And the 2-1. It's high, and it's 3-1. Hudson already punching their ticket. Clare Memorial popped up. First base side, and over on it and making the catch, Nathan Kromenacher. 1 up and 1 down here in the 6th for Ryan McCuskey, who has grounded out and reached on an error.
Number 3, Ryan McCuskey.
So it is Rhinelander. They will host. If Marshfield hangs on, they will host Rhinelander. First one to McCuskey, misses. All the games, mostly anyway, finishing up yesterday on Tuesday, but because Wisconsin Valley Conference track and field meet took place over in Marshfield, they pushed it to Wednesday, and that's why they're playing tonight. Nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. 2-0 count to Ryan McCuskey. Big swing and a miss. Nice pitch there by Hunter Quarter. And it's 2-1. Closing in on quarter past the hour here in Marshfield. Missed high, 3-1. Steve Maves, Trevor Zaleski, Jay Hamblin, Ethan Lecker with the camera production and play-by-play here tonight from Jack Hackman Field. 3-1 to McCuskey, misses. And a walk here in the 6th inning. Second walk issued by Hunter Korger. I know Luke Boehm with a runner at first and 1 out. Boehm 0 for 2 tonight, a ground out and a strikeout. That's going to be off of his foot. Right off the top of his foot. Went right down immediately. Now trying to walk it off a little bit on that. On the top of that right foot. That's one thing that you see a lot of hitters have, not just the shin pads, but sometimes all the way down to that foot. And Boehm has a pad on that right elbow, nothing below that. Ryan McCuskey from first with 1 out. It's high, and it's 1-1. Brendan Canterbury on deck. And the 1-1. Can be chopped foul and almost caught that foot again, and it's 1-2. Canterbury, then Smith for the Lakemen. Wapaka leading 2-0 here in the top of the 6th inning. The 2 runs coming in the 2nd inning. RBI single from Jake Pankratz, and then Jake also got caught in a rundown and Walker Smith was able to come in on that play. And then Jack Egan went 4 innings, 9 strikeouts. Chopped over to first and over the glove of Nathan Kromenacher. Tough hop as Ryan McCuskey will go from first to third. Boehm into second. And now 2 on with 1 out for the Lakemen. So 1 out single. Got to second on the throw. And now Brendan Kenneberry. 1 for 2, a single and a pop out. Lakeman threatening here in the top of the 6th inning. McCuskey and Boehm. Corker comes set, trying to work out of it here in the 6th. It's tie for a ball. Again, Chaparrals back in action on Friday over in Osseo. Jason Zaleski, Joe Anderson will bring you the call of that game. And then they'll be right back here at Jack Hackman on Sunday night. Sunday night ball game here from Hackman. Going to be hit sharply into left field. One will come in and score. RBI single for Brendan Canterbury. Ryan McCuskey comes in. Boehm over to third. And now Walker Smith, a walk and a line out. So 3-0 Waupaca now. With runners at the corners and 1 out. Jake Popham on deck. There goes Canterbury down to second. He's going to be safe. Tag missed, and Boehm comes in to score. So throw down to second was missed on the tag. Boehm came in to score. And now there's runner at second and 1 out. 4-0 Waupaca. 1-0 count to Walker Smith. Corker, long look at Brendan Canterbury. And fires. Misses inside. 2-0 to Walker. So in the inning, a pop out, walk, single, and a single. There's a strike to Walker Smith. So keep base running so far for the Lakemen. McCuskey going from third to first on that hit from Boehm. Then Boehm going to second on the throw to third. That was going to be lifted up and out of play. 2-2 to Walker Smith. Two balls and 2 strikes. Jake Popham waiting on deck for the Lakemen. Long look for Corker, and he dummies the throw to second. And then he asks Sean O'Connell to go through the signs once again. Fires home, breaking ball, knuckled into right field. Long run for Huber. He's going to make the catch. Canterbury's going to tag, throw right on the mark, and a perfect strike to third. What a throw from Garrett Huber to gun down Brendan Canterbury and finish the 6th inning. 2 runs across for the Lakemen, and that ends the top of the 6th. 4-0 Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Get a jump start on college or speed up your degree with a transferable class from Mid-State Technical College this summer. There are 130 classes to choose from, online or in person, taught by instructors who are experts in their field. Get info on the Mid-State Technical College summer classes at mstc.edu.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go. Use your stimulus or tax return to save up to $150.
Bottom of the 6th inning we go. Chaparrals now trailing 4-0 as Sean O'Connell will lead things off. Then back to the top of the order for the Chaparrals. O'Connell struck out in the 3rd as Adam Kennedy in his 2nd score from Cincinnati. Brewers down 7-2. Squares to bunt. Nice bunt by O'Connell. Adam Kennedy coming off the mound and getting O'Connell by a half a step. Good idea. Just unable to beat it down the line. Nice job by Adam Kennedy to come off the mound. Now Nathan Kromenacher, a single in the 3rd, is left stranded there. Chaps only 2 base runners tonight. Caleb Kromenacher hit by a pitch of the 1st. Nathan singled and was left stranded in the 3rd. Offering from Kennedy just misses low for a ball. The 1-0. Long look for Kennedy, and he wheels and fires. Going to be grounded over to short. Popham picks and throws out Nathan by a step and a half. 2-way for Riley Bouchak. A couple of strikeouts on the night for Bouchak. And the offering off speed, swung over the top, and it's 0-1. That's going to be popped high out of play. It's 0-2. Get more baseball for you tomorrow. Have playoff action tomorrow in the Division 2, that is, anyway. Abbotsford Colby will head up and take on Mosinee. Jason Zaleski and Vinny Villarreal heading up to Mosinee for you. The 1-2. That one, hard hit. Sounded like a double hit off of Bouchak. Right underneath the knee of Riley Bouchak. Ball and 2 strikes to Riley. We've seen that plenty in baseball. There was one couple of nights ago when people were reminding others of what happened when Christian Yelich did the same thing right off that front knee and fractured his kneecap. Riley looks to be better shape than that right now, but see if he comes out in the top of the 7th inning to play the field. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Bouchak. Kennedy fires back, misses high, and it's 2-2. Caleb Kromenacher awaiting on deck. And the 2-2 coming. Going to be chopped foul to the near the Wapaka dugout. Still with a noticeable limp for Riley Bouchak. You would too if you took a baseball off the knee. The 2-2. Going to be driven to right, back, and in is Canterbury, and that will retire the Chaparrals in order. It's 4-0 Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports.
Roof Tech LLC specializes in commercial roof coatings and spray foam. Roof Tech also services the entire state of Wisconsin. That's right, from La Crosse to Milwaukee, Eau Claire to Green Bay, Superior, Marshfield, Kenosha, Madison, Sheboygan, and everywhere in between. Roof Tech uses superior systems that can fully restore just about any roof in Wisconsin. Roof Tech is offering modern solutions for your roof's data dilemmas. See Roof Tech online at rooftechllc.com or Roof Tech LLC on Facebook.
Weinbrenner Shoe Company has been manufacturing Thorogood footwear and developing careers right here in central Wisconsin for 130 years. And we are expanding. Weinbrenner offers on-the-job training, family-friendly hours, and a safe environment with unlimited growth potential. Join our team and produce some of the last made-in-USA footwear in the world. Learn more by visiting WeinbrennerUSA.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Top of the 7th inning we go. Isaiah Byral, the new hurler for Marshfield, as Riley Bushek still checking out that right knee, making sure he is still able to go out there. Testing it out. Walking around. Hunter Corker goes 6 innings. Gives up 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts for Hunter tonight. Now Jake Popham, a couple of lineouts, couple of flyouts tonight for Jake. First one from Isaiah, misses high. Popham, Pankratz, and Ellie due up for Andy Wanty and the Waupaca Lakemen. Outside, 2-0. Waupaca 4-5-0 on the line score. Shaps, no runs, a hit, and an error as Byral behind 3-0. Breaking ball and lost him on 4 pitches. First walk issued by Isaiah Byral. Jake Earl. Now Jake Pankratz for the Lakemen. Jake Earl moving over to third base for Isaiah Byral. And the offering. It's high again, and it's 1-0. 5 in a row out of the zone for Isaiah to start his outing here tonight. Byral looks at his runner, Popham from first, and count runs 2-0. Just past 8:30 here in Marshfield. Teammates alongside Trevor Selesky, Jada Hamblin, and Ethan Lecker. And it's 2-1 to Jake Pankratz. Expect the near or the same crew on hand throughout the whole summer here for the Chaparrals. Home games, anyway. We won't quite have a setup like this for any away games. But once that WBA state tournament rolls into town, we are going to have a heck of a weekend there. That one's going to be lined into left. Jason Ellie. Jason, a fly out and a single on the night, and then I believe his Zach Schaefer was caught stealing when he came in to run for Ellie as well. Fire a long look and fires home. Outside and misses. Talk about Edgar High School in just a moment here. Gonna be line to Will Lee, over to second for one, across and not in time. Nice job by Nathan Kromenacher to come off the mound, but what another nice play by Will Lee out there at short, and Jason Kurth getting to second for an out. Nice play out there in the middle infield. Jason Elliott reaching on a fielder's choice. Now Adam Kennedy, a strikeout and a pop out. Top of the order due up next. Bottom half of this inning, we'll mention what was going on with nothing bad over at Edgar, what they have accomplished over at Edgar this year. Athletic sides of things. Outside, 2-0. Baseball, first conference championship since 1997. State boys basketball going to state for the first time since 97. There's a strike to Adam Kennedy. Football doing what Edgar football does. Track and field boys winning conference on Monday. The 2-1. Missed high, 3-1. Johnny Popham waits on deck. Now it looks like Ryan Dayton has moved into the on-deck circle. With Tyler Goggins after him. Huge swing and a miss, and the count runs full. Runner at second and third, one out. 3-2 count to Adam Kennedy, the pitcher for the Lakemen. And lost him, and a walk to Adam Kennedy. And now Ryan Dayton for the Lakemen. Corner infielders in. Jake Earl now even with the bag. Over there at third base. Nathan Kromenacher in on the grass at first. First one to Dayton misses high. With Tyler Goggins, it looks like, on deck, and some action in the Wapaka bullpen. 2-0 to Ryan Dayton. Ryan, a utility player for Wapaka, pitcher, outfielder. There's a strike to Dayton from Isaiah Byro. Isaiah in his first inning of work. And a jam here in the seventh. Popped up. Right center field, long run for Caleb Kromenacher. He's going to make the catch. Tagging from third is Popham, and he is going to go back, throw to third, and he got him out at third. He did not tag up, and that will end the inning. Our base umpire, John Bilo, called him out, and now time. So he made the catch. Caleb Kromenacher made the catch, and they are going to say he left early, and that is one heck of a way to get out of a bases-loaded jam here in the seventh. No runs across. Wapaka leaves two. Still 4-0 Wapaka.
Valley Communities Credit Union wants you to know that buying a home has never been easier.
With mortgage rates as low as 2.49% APR, financing your home has never been more affordable.
With Valley Communities Credit Union, we have low closing costs, local servicing, and underwriting.
We will make it simple and secure from beginning to end. Call, click, or visit one of our 5 locations.
And let our team show you why membership matters at VCCU.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield Chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas. Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty.
Bottom of the 7th inning we go here in Marshfield, as a couple of defensive changes as well. Davis Levine behind the plate, Dawson Bohm at first, Ryan Dayton over at short, and it looks like Tyler Dayton out there now in left. The first one to Caleb Kromenacher misses high for a ball. So Levine, the new catcher. Tyler Dayton out there in left. Now it's going to be hit over to second, gobbled up there, and over to first for the out. Zach Schaefer, the new second baseman. One up and one down here in the 7th inning. Jake Earl hitting now for the Chaparrals. There's a big breaker in there for a strike. Jake came in the top of the 7th inning. Over to play third when Isaiah Byral went on to the mound. No balls and a strike to Jake Earl. Scorer over from Hiding Stadium. I believe it was 6-1. Marshfield on top as they will punch their way to a next level in the postseason. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Jack Egan went 4 innings, 9 strikeouts. Adam Kennedy, no strikeouts yet, as that one misses, just low and away. 2-2 now. Shaps just 1 hit so far, and that was back in the 3rd inning. Just missed outside, and the count runs full. Any base runners at this point for the Chaparrals, excuse me. It's much needed. Now it's going to be popped. Long run over in foul territory, and he made the over-the-shoulder catch. And what a play out there for Jake Pankratz. And there's 1 or 2 away now. Able to adjust and find it, and Basket catch it out there for out number 2. And now Garrett Huber, a couple of strikeouts. There's a breaking ball in there for a strike. On 1 to get that catch from Jake Pankratz. Ethan Lecker doing a great job again as Huber strikes out for the 3rd time, and we have played 7. It's still Waupaca 4, Chaparrals nothing on Zaleski Sports.
Citizens State Bank of Loyal is your independently owned community bank with locations just a short drive or walk from where you work and live. Citizens State Bank of Loyal invites you to a banking relationship that will always put you first. Personal, business, and agricultural services provided by people that live just across town and around the corner. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we pride ourselves in our involvement in the communities we serve. See us today in Neelsville, Marshfield, Spencer, Granton, and Loyal. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Off, supposedly, but it looks like they will. They're Dragons and 2 strikes. Beaumont deck, and then I believe Goggins staying alive. As Byral comes set, got himself base running by Waupaca. And Riley Bushak will turn back into left field. Count remains 2-2. So Marshfield will host Rhinelander on Saturday afternoon. We'll have that game for you on Zaleski Sports. Matt Dickinson and I will have that. And the payoff. And lost him and worked all the way back for the walk. And now Dawson Bohm for the Lakemen. Bohm came in to play first base for first offering from Byral to Boehm. Misses, or it's in there for a strike. Tyler Dayton, I believe, on deck for Waupaca. The 0-1. Popped up on the infield. Foul territory. One away for Tyler Dayton. Dayton came in to play left field. Played right field, I believe, in the 6th. Played left field in the 7th. Misses high on that one. It's 1-0. Brady Johnson on deck for Waupaca. A lot of changes for Coach. A couple of singles RBI. Then was gunned down by Garrett Huber at third base in the 6th inning. The 2-0. Missed high, 3-0. For as well as Waupaca is winning, they have made quite a few outs on the base paths tonight. A couple of them ending innings at third base. And Dayton draws a 4-pitch walk. Now Brady Johnson for Waupaca. Johnson's first plate appearance. Walker Smith, walk and a run scored. Line out to right, and a fly out to right. And then that's when Kinneberry was gunned down at third base. Byral long look and fires. In there for a strike. Comes set for Waupaca on 6 hits. Got him looking backwards. K, nicely done. Came in to run. Schaefer is out there at second. He was made had a put out in the bottom of the 7th. 2 on, 2 outs. Popped up and out of play. A ball and a strike to Zach Schaefer. Two on, 2 outs. Byral comes set. Long look and fires. This is and the 2-1 coming back. Long look for Isaiah. Lifted at same location. Hits the light. And it goes 2-2. Top of the 8th inning. Byral kicks home. Chopper over to will be Tyler Goggins. An RBI single for Zach Schaefer. Over to third went Tyler Dayton. And now Jake Pankratz for is the outs. First one to Pankratz Smith and the 1-0. So a play in the bottom of the 7th. Soccer over in Marshfield. Tigers advancing in the postseason. Again, we'll have that game for you. Runner down to second as tough slide down. 2 in scoring position now on the 2-1 count to Pankratz. 3-1. Pankratz RBI single in the second. Almost gave him 2 RBIs in that inning for getting into a rundown, and then Walker Smith came in to score. The 3-1 back from Isaiah Byrel and lost it. Third walk of the inning, and now Davis Levine for Waupaca. Full of Lakemen. They lead 5-0. Bushak, 1 comes in to score, 2 come in to score. All the way from first comes Pankratz. And a 3 RBI. Oh, it went. See what their call is made as coming in is Levine, and now umpire John B. down there. 2 runs for sure will come in to score. That will be Dayton, and Levine will head out to second. So it will be a ground rule double. Give him 2 RBIs nonetheless for Davis Levine. So 7-0 Waupaca here in the top of the 8th inning. Byro comes set and fires home. Schaefer scored. Dayton scored. 8th hitter of the inning for Waupaca. No balls and 2 strikes to left. Bushak coming in to make the play and will retire the Lakemen. 3 runs across on 2 hits and 2 left, who have played 7.5 to the bottom of the 8th inning. And we go. It's Waupaca 7 and Marshfield 0 on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com.
Bottom of the 8th inning, and we go here in Marshfield as the Chaparrals trail 7-0. As Adam Kennedy back out there for his 4th inning of work. Jack Egan went 4 innings, gave up the lone hit. 9 strikeouts on the night. Adam Kennedy with his first strikeout to Garrett Hubert to end the 7th inning. As
zoomed in all the way, I could see it, but I did not zoom all the way in. So.
New hitter, I believe that's Al Alicata to lead things off. In there for a strike. No balls and a strike to Alicata. Swings through it. 0-2. Al came into play at second base in the last half inning. Adam Kennedy quickly ahead. No balls and 2 strikes. Swung on a miss. Staying on 3 pitches. gets the first out of the inning. And there's one away. And now Will Lee, the shortstop. Will 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout tonight. Awards and More is your one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month. Visit Awards and More on Facebook to begin your next trophy order today. Fouled at the plate for strike one. Ava Schill from Assumption, winning Athlete of the Month in May. Voting ended last night. Breaking ball in there for strike. Second Assumption softball player to win the award this year. Her battering ram, Kristen Casey, catcher for the Royals, won it in April. The 0-2 misses outside. Assumption starting their postseason on Monday. We'll have that game for you from Robinson Park in Wisconsin Rapids. The 1-2 going to be drilled to center. McCuskey takes one step back, one step in for out number 2. Now Isaiah Byrell with 2 outs here in the 8th. Byrell a strikeout and a flyout tonight. Byrell having a little chuckle with Davis Levine. And Adam Kennedy steps off. First offering to Byrell here in the bottom of the 8th. Going to be lifted to left. Tyler Dayton finds it and makes the catch. And just like that, retires the Chaparrals in order here in the 8th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We've played 8. It's 7-0. Waupaca back to Marshfield after this.
I really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know,